Hello everyone, my name is Militia Kristabella Tumengkol. I'm an interior designer from Pradita University. And now I will talk about my exam assignment for English. Is that about analysis of seating model selection in the auditorium. So I will next. The first I will talk about the auditorium, the definition of auditorium. So a building has an important role in human life, of course, as well as the purpose of building the auditorium. The auditorium is a large room or building that can be accommodate so many people and serve as like meeting place for performing arts, seminar, graduation, public lecture, and anything else. The auditorium is a public building that function as a gathering place to meet like formally or informally people. So the second is to talk about auditorium with function. So many function of the auditorium in here. Like for the first is seminars, where national or international seminars are held in this auditorium. Usually, like inviting professional guests from various parts of the countries or across countries, of course. So the auditorium can usually be the right reference or choices to holding this event or these activities. So the second for graduation. So graduation activities will take a long time, even hours. This condition requires the graduation room to be comfortable, of course, and not hot. The auditorium can be the right choices too to holding this event. And the third is art performance. So theater or art performance require a stage as a performing area for theater performance, of course. In addition, require a large room to be able to accommodate the many people in the buildings. Performing art like traditional dance, traditional music, choir can use the auditorium as a location to show the performer. This is because the room has the appropriate capacity to accommodate the performers in performing their performer. And the last is wedding or party. In addition to artistic or educational event, the auditorium usually also open access for people who want to rent for wedding, not only for wedding, but any party like birthday or anything else. Next is type or auditorium. In here, three types of auditorium. The first, the auditorium is for speech function. It's our meaning that most of the room is used for activities such as speeches, of course, public lecture and conference. Auditorium for speech functions, for example, like lecture hall, theaters, conference, and anything else. And the second is the auditorium for music functions. Is divided into two, namely for the first is auditorium which is use music without video audio. We know that auditorium acoustic, and the second is auditorium which is use the music or audio. Example for the acoustic is orchestra, and example for the uh, auditorium with audio like usually used for pop, jazz, dance, rock, and anything genre music. And the third is multi-purpose auditorium or multi-purpose room. This type is auditorium is the most common, of course, and widely used in like campus and school. Next is how to choose a seat in the auditorium. In here is three methods. The first is chair color based on the interior color schemes. It's because the color combination between the room and the chosen chair will give the impression of the room that is different from the another room. And the second is innovative and trendy design. The choice of seat, of course, the seat design also affect and comfort and the quality of sitting to avoid back like pain due to the long sitting duration in the chair. So next, the Third is choose chair with the best quality, of course. User will sit in the auditorium for the longer time than other rooms, of course. As a measure, if the chair remains comfortable for more than 2 hours, the auditorium chair has a good quality, of course. Next, in here is talk about the budget auditorium seating selection. So the first is folding auditorium chair. For the price is the range from 1 million rupiahs to 3 million rupiahs according to the brand you want to use. And this one used in many auditorium in the world. And the second is auditorium chair with sofa model. Commonly used in VIP auditorium, mostly also used in home cinema, cinema theater, and anything else. For the price from like 3 million rupiah to 10 million rupiah, according to the merek or brand you want to use. And if you want to have the cheaper, you can choose the Chitose chair. The Chitose chair is a choice to be used as a seat in the auditorium because it has the lowest budget compared to the folding chairs. And for the price, is from 200,000 to 1 million, depending on the model and the brand, of course. Next is the questionnaire result. So for the data was distributed to 100 respondents, and from 100 respondents, the results showed that most people like to choose folding chair as seat in the auditorium. In this result is very high, of course, because and when compared the other types of chair that are chosen in the questionnaire. So maybe it's all about my presentation. Thank you for your listening and see you in next time.